This isn't alchemy. It's the power to split matter itself.
But how does simple electricity tear compounds apart?
At one rod, a toxic orange gas blooms into being.
While at the other, pure liquid metal is born from nothing.
Lead bromide splits into lead and bromine. This is electrolysis.
It's the billion-dollar process that builds our world.
From the cans we drink from, to the metal in our bodies,
To rockets and clean fuel.
it all starts with this reaction.
To unlock this, you must master two key gates, the anode and cathode. The positive anode. Remember this, positive is anode, P.A.
Inside the molten salt, a hidden dance is already happening.
Positive cations and negative anions, all charged and ready to move.
Throw the switch, and the circuit comes violently alive.
A flood of electrons races from the battery's negative terminal.
Piling up at the negative cathode, desperate to jump ship.
Opposites attract. The positive ions feel the cathode's call.
A lead ion grabs two electrons. In a flash, it becomes real metal. The equation, Pb2 plus 2 electrons, makes lead. Meanwhile, the negative ions rush toward the positive anode.
Two bromide ions each lose an electron at the anode.
They pair up and burst away as bromine gas.
Their lost electrons flow back home, completing the circuit's loop.
Gain at the cathode is reduction. Loss at the anode is oxidation. Remember oil rig. Oxidation is loss, reduction is gain.
This elegant dance is the heartbeat of all electrolysis.
But most electrolysis uses water. And water changes everything.
Now, 4 ions compete: sodium, chloride, hydrogen, and hydroxide. Throw the switch. It's now a chaotic race to the electrodes. At the cathode, sodium and hydrogen ions both want those electrons. The secret is the Reactivity Series. Sodium loves being an ion more.
So hydrogen wins, grabs electrons, and bubbles off as H2 gas.
At the anode, chloride and hydroxide ions compete to lose electrons.
Chloride wins in a crowd. We get chlorine gas, not oxygen. So, concentrated brine gives hydrogen, chlorine, and sodium hydroxide.
But what if we dilute the salt water? The game changes completely.
Now, hydroxide ions from water swamp the few chloride ions. Hydroxide loses instead, splitting into oxygen gas and water. So, dilute salt water? You just get hydrogen and oxygen from water. The rules are simple, yet they predict the products every time. Acid? Hydrogen. Concentrated bromide? Bromine. Copper? Copper metal.
This knowledge powers industry on a staggering, global scale.
Giant plants split seawater brine into chlorine for plastics and caustic soda. We use it to electroplate,
coating ordinary objects with perfect metal skins. We refine impure copper into hyperpure wires for our electronics. And now, it's key to our future, making green hydrogen fuel.
It could even help pull CO2 from the air, fighting climate change. It's inspiring new batteries, where ions shuttle to store power.
We can use it to mine precious metals from our very own electronic waste.
This isn't just chemistry, it's a tool for human creativity.
It all comes back to this simple, yet profound, reaction.
Positive anode, negative cathode, oil rig, reactivity rules.
And this power is now in your hands to understand and to use.
You can do this yourself with a battery, water, and some salt.
You start with a compound and end with the pure elements.
Electricity breaks the bonds, freeing the elements within.
From the mightiest industry to the simplest classroom experiment.
This is the quiet force that refines, purifies, and builds our future. It all begins when you connect the circuit.
From a single ion to the world we live in.
You now hold the power of the electric alchemist.